Hi guys, today when it's typical British weather, it was nice and sunny, it's now starting to rain. But it's actually a perfect day to take this little baby out. BMW 218 Gran Tourer. Ideal setting, we're in the park. This is the typical family car. 218i, this one is an M Sport, so it's got a nice frilly bits and pieces. 1.5 petrol engine, 7-seater, Gran Tourer they call it. So let's go on a little bit of a tour with it, shall we? Come on guys, come and join me. Let's take it for a little ride. So we're inside of this 2 Series. Remember, this is a Gran Tourer. That's the word they like to use for the 7-seater. 218i, this one is the M Sport, so it's got the better trim level, nicer thick steering wheel, M Sport emblems, got the lovely leather with a stitching in there. These ones all got their lumbar support. You can adjust the front of the seat, back of the seat, so you can get it really nice and snug to fit you right. So we're up against all the other sectors in this mini 7-seater market. There's the Firas, the Fords of the world, the Japanese, the Toyota Prius Pluses. To be totally honest with you, I didn't even know that BMW, well obviously no, we know BMW 7-seater, but never a 2 Series. I only found out until we bought one. And you end up buying a well-known established brand, BMW, all your typical BMW creature comforts, and you know the safety, everything, features are there. We're in BMW product. Do I like it? Yes, I do. I like it so far, yes. Let me show you bits and pieces of the car from here, what we got. You got a digital, this is your climate control unit, digital climate, left and right, heater system, fantastic. Put on auto, let it do its own work. The missus wants Antarctica, I want the Bahamas, we can easily do that. Over here, that's your gear selection. We can either have it in sports mode, so your whole driving changes in the sports mode, your gears, your brakes, your suspension, or we can have it in comfort, or if you really want to drive like Miss Daisy, there's Eco Pro. We'll keep it on comfort mode for now, we're going to be fine. Your iDrive, BMW iDrive system, basically all your info system gets controlled from here. This one is a 2019 and it is the later version, so we do have a touchscreen sat-nav, which I think is so much easier to use. Do everything from the screen, home button, swipe across, vehicle details, etc, etc. It is nice and easy to use. Let's go take it for a run. This one is 7-seater, so let's go and show you. It's got electric power tailgate. Hit the button, opens the tailgate up. We've got 7 seats in here. This is the 7-seater, and in fairness, it's a not bad little 7-seater, because you've got to understand, it's not really for 7 adults. We're going to have some kids in the back here, so the back seats are the right size. Yes, we do lose some luggage space, but how much luggage are we going to have with actual 7 kids in there? You've got a little box there, your parcel shelf comes out, it fits back in there. We haven't got enough space, you haven't got the kids all with you, it's easy. We put it back into a normal estate hatchback mini SUV. One button, pull it, we're back there, we got plenty of room there. Then we've taken our little trip to B&Q, IKEA more like it these days. I'll pull a little switch over here, the back seat folds. That one folds, and the same thing applies this side. I get all my bits and pieces in there, and if I wanted to put my parcel shelf, it goes in over here, covers. We've got your rear seat belt. It's a well designed. Yes, it's going to be. It's BMW. So they haven't really left any of the little bits and pieces. It's well thought of. It's got ventilation in the back, and this is the bit I really like. They've learned this for the Japs because the Japs have been doing this for a long, long time. Gone shopping. Oh, hang my Tesco's. You know, you got your groceries, you got milk and all your Chinese takeaway. Hang your bag to it. It's not rolling around everywhere else. It's well thought of, good little compact 7-seater we've got here. Also, one other thing, got power tail lift. Like someone short like me, I can't have it all the way up there. I can't bleed in reach. All we need to do, press the button, put it on a hold, get the right until it goes beep. There you go. There you go. So let's go inside. Let's check out the little cabin space we've got from the back. So we look from here. It's got plenty of room. Look, there's plenty of leg room in there. Nice comfortable seats, Isofix seats. Now the kids are going to love this with their phones and mobile devices because you got 2 mini USB. And again, this is a new 2019 car, so it's got the mini USBs already in there. Rear electric windows, sound system. I want to drop the seats back, quite easy. One lever, seat comes forward. Kids are in the back there. Come inside, boys. Have a look what space we've got in there. So ideal for the younger kids. Yes, it's not here for you. It's going to be there for your adults if you really want to be, but let's face it, it's not going to be the most enjoyable journey for typical German type of car. Got all your little features, your cup holders, and this one's got the nice perforated seats with a 2-tone colour. I quite like it. Isofix seats, pull them off. Your kids' seats fit straight into there. Little netting, plenty of lighting. Got 3 sets of lights, roof lighting in there. Come inside, guys. Let's have a look what we got in here. So, keyless, again, like a lot of the cars, modern cars today. Stop start. You've got your auto stop start. So we come to the junction for the environment, energy, efficiency. The car does switch off. It does this all automatically as and when it needs to. Nice and easy. Leather trim, like I said earlier on. Got the nice stitching because this is the M Sport. Your iDrive, your navigation. iDrive is basically BMW's navigation system and control unit. It does the whole in-car, from your media, sat nav, to your car settings. Tells you what your service history is like on the car. For example, this car is actually due a service. It's come up. It's now telling me. I think BMW are very, very good with that. So I go into driver information, technology, vehicle status. That's what they call it. So I've gone into vehicle status. My tyre pressure is low. Remember I was telling you earlier on the tyre pressure light come. It's telling me exactly. Here we go. One of the tyres is low. Brilliant. My oil is all okay, but I want to check out the service history on the car. So it'll also tell me, oh, sorry, gone a bit too fast here. I can go and check out service requirements. All okay, engine oil. So this particular car, it's only had a PDI service when it was new, 8 miles. It's now due a service, and it's telling me service overdue. Please arrange. Brilliant. Everything is there, so when it goes in for service, all the services are on the screen. We now no longer need to rely on a book and get it stamped up and the book goes missing. It's there. Take a point of BMW garage or specialist, put it all up on the system. Nice and easy. Got plenty of room. Put your keys, put your glasses, 2 cup holders, charging points. Again, more room. Again, another nice feature again is the mini USB. Someone actually rang me yesterday on another car. He goes, has it got a USB port? And it did actually make us think how important these little features are. Lots of space in the side here. Again, cup holder space, another cup holder, plenty of deep pockets. Central armrest, we can adjust up, but again, more storage. This is a very, very good family car. As we've seen inside of the car, let's look at the real inside. we always these days, no one bothers to look under the hood. So let's pull the bonnet. Let me show you what's moving your 7 kids around in this, 7 people in this car. This has got that little, lovely little petrol engine, 1.5 twin turbo unit. Remember I showed you on that Mini a little while ago? Same unit is being used on this. They've also used this in the 3 Series as well. Very good, well appointed little engine. Very easy for the consumer. Pull the bonnet. Only thing you really need to top up is the windscreen washer. Everything else self-contained, sealed, not your issue. Providing you've had it serviced regularly by your appointed garages, not going to have an issue. If for whatever reason you do have an issue, the battery's gone dead or whatever, you're not going to be able to find these batteries. That's your power point, that's your positive, earth it, and on we go. Nice, easy, compact, dead easy. I like this. The BMW kidneys on this, it does look nice and smart and aggressive throughout this new 2 Series. Not just this Tourer, but it's got that front end, does look nice and smart. M Sport gives it the better wheels. It's got a little bit of the body kit on there, got the side skirts, little different trims on the mirrors, fitments are different, but the wheels do make the difference of the car. It doesn't just look like a boring little car. Some of the other features on the M Sport version, like we said before, doesn't look so boring. Wheels, it's got the rear spoiler, got the rear bumpers different on this, got a little bit of the skirt on it, a little bit more aggressive to the normal car and a little bit flare out. That's our little take on the 2 Series Touring. From me, it's got a bit of a thumbs up. I'm still looking for the negatives. Maybe it needs a little bit of bigger engine if we had all the passengers in there, but for the local town run, the local school run, I think a great second car. Thumbs up from me. So in this 2 Series, this one has that same engine like I explained, the 1.5 petrol engine. That same block has been used across a wide range of BMs and Minis. Do I think it's a good engine? I love this engine, I think it's really good. Is it the quickest for the job? Maybe not, but then again, we are using it to lug the kids around, a little bit of shopping. We don't expect to go on Silverstone and compete with Lewis Hamilton on a Sunday, but to do the school run, I think it's adequate. My negative, yes, I would have liked it to have a little bit of bigger engine, a little bit more get up and go, but it's okay for what it is. I mean, look, I'm going. It's a relatively quiet engine. It's responsive enough for what we require. We're not in an M4. We're not going to be doing 140 down the autobahn. So it's a different category of vehicle we're in. So we're going to really focus and look what we're going to be buying this car for. It's going to be the passengers in the back, and to make it comfortable for us while doing it. We've got our kids in the back, hopefully not totally screaming our heads down. So climate, your sat nav unit, and go. BMW also, the info system is always quite good. This one, we've got DAB, AM, FMs, and DAB again, all on touch screen, nice and easy. Appointed with a multifunction steering wheel, so I can control your radio, your volume, want to change your media, where it's what mode it's coming in from, all from the steering wheel. Like I was mentioning earlier, on a different car, we're taking a lot of these things for granted. A lot of the features in these cars now, I mean, the technology has moved on leaps and bounds. We expect a lot more. What BMW have in this one, added what they've got in the bigger cars into this. So we've got all the features off your phone, your Bluetooth, it pairs up, your music, it pairs up, your navigation. It really is good. Am I enjoying the drive? Yes, I am. Nice and smooth, no problem whatsoever. Lovely. On the right hand side over here, we got your lights, leave on auto, let it work itself. Got auto wipers, got rain sensing wipers, let that work. And sometimes you might have noticed in these cars, it's quite a big unit over here. What is that? Why is it there? Well, your sensors are fitted in there. So your light sensors, your iDrive Connect sensors are there, and your rain sensors. So this part is quite important. It detects a lot of stuff, and it feeds back to the main computer system and makes everything work in tandem. One thing I'm missing, and maybe because me as a driver, because it's got a lovely M Sport steering, what I'm missing is the paddle shift. It doesn't have the paddle shift. But then again, like we said, while we're buying this car, to maybe ferry the kids around. So if you do want to drive, Dad does fancy picking the kids up, they want a bit of go faster, drop it across, and we can still use the Tiptronic from the gear lever. Again, quite responsive. Drop it right again, goes back into normal mode. Road noise in this car, I think it's not bad. It's quite quiet. A lot of these cars today, forget the big luxury, still quite noisy. You hear a lot of road noise. This car's quite quiet, and I also think it's also the petrol engine definitely helps. You may have seen these cars a little bit on the road, a little bit more in the last couple of years. You won't notice it. The police have started to use them because I'm realising why. It's got a lot of cabin space. The cabin space inside is doing quite well. Very good on the fuel. This car is, I think, approximately 138 brake horsepower, so it's not bad. It's not bad. Fuel figures, what they're quoting, is on urban. The mixed driving is roughly 50 miles to the gallon. Not bad for a petrol car. Remember, guys, they're all laughing at me. There's no clock in the middle. You'll notice a lot of the cars I keep going, where's my clock? For this one, there's no clock. You got your hazard warning light instead of locking button over there. However, there is a tiny little digital clock sat in the corner, but we've got to go and look for it. I'm always moaning this. I want a clock in the middle so all the rest of the passengers in the car can see it. So that's my little quirkiness. So lots and lots of space in this one. Cabin space. You've got your double cup holders here. You've got your my little cubby box here I need for my glasses. Obviously, I'm showing my age. You've got more deep pockets down the side here. Cup holders, your keys, whatever other junk you need to keep. It's got lots of cabin space. It's got a sensible size boxes, glove box as well. Armrest, nice little armrest, which does come up and down to fit your arm nicely, and another covered box in there. So it's been well designed. It's got a little creature comforts, which it's practical. It isn't a car they've just made and put together. It's a well thought of car for the family. Get your kids in the back, and we have lots and lots of things we always need. Our creature comforts are left about. It's thought of it. So thumbs up for BMW. So coming to a close, what do we really think? Is it worth it? Isn't it worth it? Well, we've got a petrol, auto, 7-seater, so those ticks the boxes. Main thing, budget. It comes in just in the region of £20,000. This is a used car, 2019 model. This new would have been early 30s. It's great value for money. Longevity, it's BMW, so we know we're going to get good wear out of the car. It's going to be do well. We're walking out with a BMW brand badge. It's good. Am I impressed with it? I think for a little 7-seater, yes. What don't I like? I think maybe I would have liked a little bit more power in the car. That's about it. This particular car, I would have liked a bit of heated seats, but I'm being a bit fancy and I'm missing my paddle shift. Apart from that, I'm definitely impressed. And if I was in the market for this type of car, this would now go on top of my list, because up until now, being totally truthful, like I said, I didn't even know BMW done a 7-seater in this 2 Series. So thumbs up for me, guys. I like it.